Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I realized that I haven't done a bullet journal video in quite a long time, so I was really excited to film this one. I'm just basically going to show you my setup for the week and also my plans for Monday through Friday. And for the theme of this week, I'm going with this like forest biome theme with a lot of dark greens and some light greens and also grays. At the beginning of the video, I showed you guys the 3 main Tombow brush pen colors that I used, but later in the video, I'm also going to be bringing out my watercolors and paint some fun trees. The notebook that I'm using is the Archer and Olive Traveler's notebook size, and I am also using the Energel Clena 0.4mm gel pen for all of the writing. Also using the Tombow fudenosuke brush pens, both in the hard and soft tips. So anyways, for this week I'm fitting 2 days on each page, but starting off with the this week sidebar. So I just lettered in May 2022 and I created this little habit tracker, and later on I'm going to use the bullet tip of the Tombow brush pens to draw in little dots whenever I complete one of the habits that I'm tracking. And then underneath that I made a section for the highlights of my day, and I just lettered in Monday through Sunday, and I used my gel pen to kind of outline it but leaving a little bit of a white offset so it looks really cool. I brought out my watercolor palette. This is a mix of Winsor & Newton and Daniel Smith watercolors, and I'm also using a water brush to paint 2 large blobs for 2 trees, and I'm just using kind of like a wet on wet technique to drop in some darker tones. I also started on the trunks, and then after I let that dry I'm going to go back and actually refine it a little bit more. So for the heading of each day, I just wrote down the abbreviated days of the week in the same font as what I did on the sidebar. So again, I just used my brush pen to letter it in very roughly, and then I used my gel pen to outline it, kind of making it look like a bubble letter sort of thing. If you guys are interested in a tutorial on how to do this sort of font, let me know in the comments and I can try to do that. So my idea for this layout was to make the top half of each column an hourly section. So I started at 7 a.m. and incremented it by 2 hours until 1 a.m. And then after 1 a.m. I just used my Tombow brush pens again to create a little divider, and then underneath the divider I am going to put down my to-do list. And then you can see that I just quickly added some more dark tones to the trees to make it look a lot more realistic. Typically during the school year I don't have the luxury of time to bring out my watercolors and make my spreads look super pretty, so I'm definitely cherishing these moments where I get to be a lot more creative. Anyways, I then started planning for Monday. I put down this email sticker from my shop and wrote down some things that I had to do, and then I went to the gym, so I put down this sort of bubble butt squatting emoji, which I thought was really cute. And then after the gym I did some more work for the Coffee Monsters Co. I worked on a lot of exciting things this week, so yeah, overall I was just in a really good mood. And then after doing some work, I played quite a bit of Stardew Valley. I have mentioned this briefly a few times, but my friend put me on Stardew Valley recently, and I don't want to say I'm addicted, but it's just a really fun game, especially in the mornings or in the evenings before bed to kind of relax. If you're wondering, it's kind of like a farming / fishing / mining game, and what I love most about it is that there's really no I guess stress around it. Like there's really no way to die or lose all of your assets or anything like that. You just kind of do whatever you want to do. So yeah, I'm not a big gamer or anything, and I don't typically spend money on games, but this was definitely worth it. I just played for a few hours, and then after that I did some more TCMC work and also reviewed my Spanish and French. I'm trying to spend some minutes every day learning Spanish and French. And then, as I said before, underneath the dividers, I just put down my regular to-do list so I can check it off throughout the week. Moving on to Tuesday, this was a really exciting day because I was meeting up with my friend to go to St. Lawrence Market, which is kind of like a farmer's market here in Toronto. But to start off the day, I put down this planning time emoji sticker because I spent quite a long time kind of journaling and catching up in my Hobonichi cousin planner, which was really fun. And then I went to CIBC to withdraw some cash because I realized that it's possible that some stands might only accept cash, so I did that. And then we spent a few hours at St. Lawrence Market, which was really fun. I just put down this sort of walking emoji with a sun hat, and I lettered in St. Lawrence Market. After that, I posted on Instagram and I put down this emoji head label sticker from my shop to mark in that I did some general business planning for the Coffee Monsters Co. I just have so many different projects going on that I'm starting to get a little bit mixed up about everything. So yeah, I just really wanted to slow down and think about everything. And then for the rest of the evening, I just did whatever I wanted to do, which was some game theory and I think doing some other readings. And then this was the end of my first planning session. I just filled in my habit trackers and also the highlights of the day. And then I'm going to continue filming this video later in the week. I started off Wednesday with some more work for the Coffee Monsters Co. as always. Lately, my routine has been to go to the gym either before or at noon, so I put down this sort of running sticker from Fox and Cactus to mark in that I did a 4-mile run at a little incline. And then after my run and a lunch break, I continued doing some pre-order planning for June, just some mock-up photos, and also finalizing some of the informations and FAQs. And then later in the evening, I had to return a library book, so I put down this foiled open book sticker from Station Stickers. I think my hands slipped or something, so my writing looked really bad, so I covered it up with this label sticker from one of my leftover kits. And then after coming back from my evening walk and returning the book, I worked on assignment 0. And to mark that, I put down this studying emoji. And if you're wondering what assignment this is, my best friend is a mathematician, and I have asked them to assign me questions, I think every 2 weeks. And currently we are working through a textbook called Principles of Mathematical Analysis. So I was working through part of the first problem set, or I guess the 0th problem set on Wednesday. So yeah, anyways, moving on to Thursday, once again, I started off the day with some work for the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I did some upper body strength training. So I put down this dead sticker from Bubba Bear Studios. I have very little upper body strength and lower body strength. So yeah, I was feeling really sore. Also, you can see that I kind of messed up the hourly increments on Thursday, so I just really wanted to cover that up with this desk emoji sticker. I just used it to mark that I filmed another Design With Me video for my birthday kit. And then later in the evening, I just continued reading Principles of Mathematical Analysis, and I finished off Thursday with my to-do list. Moving on to Friday, I put down this OMG sticker for my shop to mark in that I received a really exciting email. As a little hint, it is about a collaboration, so I'm really excited and fingers crossed it works out. Anyways, I continued working all morning, and then I went to the gym for a 1-mile run and also some lower body strength training. I was gonna do a long run, but then as soon as I started running, I felt cramps on both sides of my waist, so I just opted for 1 mile and did some lower body training instead. So yeah, that's about it for this plan with me. Saturday and Sunday, I didn't want to plan for those 2 days just yet, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!